Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? This is Jeremy from Jay's Innovation Garage LLC, capital of the state. I was going to give y'all a little bit of, I don't know how far this thing reach on the Wi-Fi channel, but I'm gonna put it right here. I'm washing and cleaning up the Mustang, getting the buffing compound dust and stuff off of it, where I had it cut and buffed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not 100% satisfied. I'm not. I can do it in-house, but I'm just gonna go and say it. I had it lined up where I was gonna cut and buff it, and then that deal fell through for some reason. And I'm just gonna put it out there like this. I was told I don't want to get into it. Well, I'm just gonna say, if you want to get into it, then that tells me that I've done something wrong or I've pissed somebody off, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But the bad thing about it is, let's talk about it. So I had to go with plan B, and plan B was supposed to work out pretty good because I had used plan B before. And then using plan B didn't work out 100%. So everybody talks about transparency. I'm gonna talk about transparency. They burn through. They have burnt through the edges on a couple of spots. When I plainly says, stay about an inch away from the edge. They burnt through. They burnt through. So now, the client is coming to get it tomorrow. There ain't no way that I can fix it by tomorrow. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. So let's let's review. One, it's not completely polished the way I would like it to be polished. It's still hazy. Yeah, it looks good, but it's not where I want it to be. It's not where I want it to be. So I'm washing it, I'm cleaning it up, and client's coming to get it tomorrow. And I am going to travel on the weekends to the client's shop / house, and I'm going to redo all the cutting and polishing my dab blab self, because the car was super slick. It's got a lot of meat on the bone. But I say, you always know, stay away from your edges. Stay away from your edges. Don't never get on your edges. Stay away from 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 your edges. What's up, Mark? Stay away from your edges. So, I'm not going to tell you where the edges are, because if I reveal where the edges are and you ever see the car, then you're going to go right to that spot to see if old J-Dog fixed it. And you know the bad thing about it is, it's not just a regular color. It's not just Just dust a little color, Jay. It'll be all right. Heck no, you can't dust a little color. It's a tri-coat. It's ruby red, and it's the European version. Squeeze me, why don't you? Lord have mercy. Look, I know things happen. Stuff happens. I get it. I make mistakes, and I own up and I fix it. It's hard for me. It's hard for me, and you know it's my fault. You know, it's my fault. It's my responsibility. You know, my client brought it to me to do whatever, and then you put people in place to do stuff, and maybe they were having a bad day. I don't know. Interior? They ain't no interior. Hold on, let me dry my hands. They ain't no interior. They ain't no interior. That's why the client's coming to get it, so he can finish it. So it falls on me because I am responsible. I'm responsible. At the end of the day, I'm responsible. So I own up to it. You know, like I said, I had a deal lined up. We were going to cut and buff it. I was going to cut and buff it with somebody else. Had it all planned out, and then all of a sudden, poof! Not helping. Didn't give me no answer. Didn't give me no reason why. Just, I don't want to part in it. No, I don't want to part in it, and I don't want to get into it. What the heck is that supposed to mean? I don't want to get into it. Usually when somebody says they don't want to get into it, it's usually because they upset. And they don't want to talk about it because they're non-confrontational or whatever. I say rip the damn Band-Aid off and let's get after it. You know, it's all right. So that put me in scramble mode because I got so much going on, and that's my fault. That's my fault. I got so much going on, taking on too much. That's my fault. I'm changing too. I'm changing that. I ain't taking nothing else in until everything's gone. If people don't want, if you can wait, if you don't want to wait, that's okay too. I'll go dig fishing worms. You make up to $100,000 a year digging fishing worms. So, with that being said, let me see where we at. So, nevertheless, my fault. At the end of the day, I'm responsible. So, I know the client's not on YouTube. He's not a social media person. But when he gets here, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him what the deal is. I'm going to tell him I'm going to fix it. And God knows I don't know how in the world I'm going to do it. But I'll do it. I'll get my airbrush out, dust a little color, do something. But I swung. Beats all I ever seen. So, they say it takes a village. That's for sure. It takes a village. It takes a village. That's for daggone sure. It takes a village. A village of idiots. So, let me get this soap off here before it dries. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. Am I mad? Not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm sure people have been disappointed in me before too. So, it's okay. Alright. And you know, you try to figure out, you know, before I used to worry about, you know, if I make somebody upset, I try to figure out, you know, why I made them upset. I don't care no more. I don't care. I do not care. Do not care. Do not care. I mean, this car is slick. I mean, it can be slicker. I mean, it just needs to be polished out a little bit more. I think they stopped, honestly, the truth be told, I think they stopped. I think they stopped at 2,000. I think they stopped at 2,000 grit, honestly. I think they stopped at 2,000, and I think they used a wool pad. I think so. Because it looks like, to me, it looks like wool pad mark. So what I'll do is I will I'll take a soft pad and let me back this up a little bit. I'll take a soft pad. And I'll go 3,000. I'll go 3,000, 5,000. See what that does. If that don't do, then I'll jump it up to 8. And after I go to 8, then I'll polish it. Then I'll go over and I'll polish it. But I am so disappointed. So disappointed. You have no idea how disappointed I am. But I'm not gonna badmouth them. I mean, I'm not gonna badmouth them at all. I'm not going to, well, he's like, Jay, you are? No, I'm just disappointed in what I got. And what I got is not what I wanted. So the problem is now I'm going to have to backpedal, and I'm going to have to go on my Saturdays. I'm going to have to go on my Saturdays to this man's house and finish doing what was supposed to have been done a month ago. So, not happy at all. Not happy at all. So, like I say, I'm just washing the filler, or not the filler, I'm washing the compound dust off of everything and going from there and seeing what happens. And like I said, I'm not happy, but you know, look at it like this. I'm just venting. I'm just showing y'all transparency that that on TV, you like TV land? TV land? TV land, you know, with editing and television and stuff like that, they don't show you all the ugly. You know, they only show you all the good. Well, I'm showing you that, you know, not everything goes the way it's planned. So you just have to overcome and adapt it. And as long as everybody's on the same page, then everything's good. You know, cutting and buffing is a lot of work. It's a lot of tedious work. You have to pay attention. You can't be on the daggone telephone jaw-jacking with somebody when you're cutting and buffing, Because you know what happens? You burn through. And I'm not saying that that's what they did. I'm just saying that that's what happened. And because at Petty's, when I worked at Petty's, I can't think what his name, what was that guy's name? Dale. Dale was a phenomenal cutting and buff. He was a good cutting buff. Detailed, he was good. He cut through. And everybody was upset because you got to go back and redo something, and then if you cut through, let me put it to you like this. If you cut through on this job, then you know to be better on the next job, so you don't cut through on the next job. If you cut through on the next job, then you didn't learn nothing on the first job. And then if you cut through on the third job, and you didn't learn on the second job, and you didn't learn on the first job, got to cut you loose. So, but anyways, that's what it is. That's what it was. That's what it is. So, let's just say Jay not happy. And I'm going to go and tell you, this client, he ain't going to be happy. His wife, definitely not going to be happy. But maybe they won't beat me up too bad, and I'll fix it, and we'll go on with it. Somebody's gonna say, Jay, I can't. Probably somebody on here is gonna say, well, you've made mistakes. Oh yeah, I sure have. I sure have made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Sure do. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Not 6.8 billion people on the planet. There's 6.8 billion people on the planet. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. Not one single person. So, with that being said, it's still a good looking car. It's still a good looking car. I'll show you. It's still a good looking car. I'd drive it. And I don't even like Mustangs. Now this is satin. That's satin, so it's supposed to look like that. But you can see that the bulbs ain't 100%. You can see the bulbs ain't 100% clear like they need to be. So it is what it is. Like I say, I'll fix it. You can see it's got a little bit of haze. You can look in there. You see it's got a little bit of haze in it. It's like they didn't go far enough. Like they got to a certain point. It's like, okay, that's good enough. Let's stop. Let's stop. So, am I mad? No, I ain't mad. Am I upset? Yeah, a little bit. Am I disappointed? Absolutely. Abso-dab-blam-lutely. But that's okay. I'll get it fixed. So you can see right here, I'm gonna show you. You see right here, you see where it's hazy? See how much it was see how much it's hazy? You can see how much, see the haze? See that right there? It wasn't took out. So, nevertheless, I don't even know how to say your name though, but SIBU. Go back to one of my reels. Go back 3 or 4 days later. Go back a little bit, and it says the past, present, whatever on the 85 GT. You can see what it looked like when it was brought to me. I don't discuss money online. But anyways, I'm scheduled to go live at 5 in a couple hours. Talk to you about some other stuff and unveil a box, a new tool alert. So I appreciate every single one of you. Remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch before sweeping off anybody else's. And, oh yeah, here's the update on the tractor. There's where the hub fell out. And this is what broke right here. This right here is what broke. Everybody's seen this right here. That right there is what's broken. And John Deere is sending a, they're sending a pickup. They're coming to pick it up and fix it once again under warranty. So can't be mad. Can't be mad. They have fixed that thing. This will be the 4th time. This is the first 3 times it just leaked and leaked. The 4th time the wheel just fell off. So am I mad? No, I'm not mad. Just aggravated. But it's warranty work, so they got to fix it. Just like this, I wouldn't consider this warranty work because I paid somebody to cut and buff it, and that's what I got. So should I go get my money back from cutting and buffing? Because this is what I got, and I'm not happy with it, so I'm going to have to do it. So that's for another time. Remember what I said, boys and girls? Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace on chicken grace and map.